Hey everyone, today is Friday, February 24th. I tried out the Mass Effect 3 demo last night, and I have to say it was quite good. They definitely changed the leveling up scheme. Um, it's Each ability has a bit more customization to it. You can make things do more damage or have an area of effect and blah 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 blah. But basically, what happens is the first 3 points are linear, and then the next 3 points in an ability are either ors. And at each point, you get to pick which one of two things you want, and you can customize your abilities that way. I think that's absolutely fantastic. All of your characters have access to this ability. It's just how they decided to increase the complexity of the skills in the game. So instead of in the first game where everything was pretty much passive, with a couple of active abilities thrown in there, and the second game where everything was pretty much active abilities with a couple of passives thrown in there, here it's everything's active. You got a couple of primary passives like your class special abilities and what have you. And then you have these ammo types and you have biotic abilities. And then inside of each of those, you get to tweak what happens when you use them. And I think that's an absolutely amazing RPG element that they added to the game. Um, the A couple of things about the gameplay. I only played the single player game. I haven't done multiplayer. Um, I'm not a fan of motion blur. I wish I could turn it off. For the life of me, I wish I could turn it off. I didn't see an option where I could. Maybe it'll launch with the final version. I don't know. Probably not. But I have simulator sickness issues, and by the time I was done, my eyes were kind of hurting from the strain. We'll see what happens when the full version launches in like a week or so. But that's really the only knock I've got against it. Um, Although, admittedly, trying to hit somebody in melee is a pain in the backside for me because I run up towards them and they move off to the side. And I'm like, come on! And I wind up swinging at midair and they get free shots at my back. So, I gotta work on my timing with that, I suppose. Um, this game definitely encourages you to be a bit more aggressive. With the inclusion of the heavy melee attack where you whip out with the blade and shank somebody, they definitely throw a lot more bad guys at you and expect you to attempt to flank them or other things like that. I did in the demo come up against a couple of guys wielding shields, and so my favorite tactic was running into his face and just pounding on him, pounding, until eventually the guy turned around and one of my allies shot him in the back. But I suppose, see, those shields are huge, and I didn't start with a sniper rifle, which kind of ticked me off. Soldiers get sniper rifles last I checked. So, I kind of wanted the sniper rifle, try it out, try and get a bullet in the slot in the shield where they're looking through. As it was, I wound up shooting at their feet. Um, you know, it's just how I roll. Um, the But it was really great to see Rex and Garrus, Liara, and Mordin, and and Kaiden. Oh my God, he's a major now. Who knew? Oops, spoiler. Sorry. Um, and yeah, I thought it was really great. The graphics have been smoothed over a bit. Instead of the orange approach like they took to Mass Effect 2, the orange and red, this one's more blues, um, which I'm cool with. I like blue. Blue's my favorite color. Um, what else? I kind of can't wait for it to come. March 6th can't come soon enough. So I'm very excited about it. I fully expect come March 6th ish for my blog posts to be about Mass Effect 3 for a while, for my videos to be about it, so on and so forth. So bear with me when that happens. But I'm quite certain that a lot of folks are going to be talking about it. I am going to attempt to avoid story spoilers and focus purely on gameplay mechanics and particular situations that either I'm frustrated with or I'm pleased with. So thus far, I'm pleased with how they've advanced the skill system, the point buy system for abilities. I'm pleased with the introduction of heavier melee combat. I definitely like how I was able to set the difficulty to casual, and then the quality of the story to like normal Mass Effect style or story style, which would have made me even tougher to kill because I kind of like seeing the frickin' story. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not entirely sure about a lot of these things, and this is only the demo. So I'm glad it runs on my computer at 800 by 600. Very glad they left that resolution in. So, anyways, overall, the Mass Effect 3 single-player demo was an amazing experience. I'm going to try it again with a different class and see what happens. So, until next time.